everyone, this is Mr. Wu here, or Curtis, depending on which channel you're watching this on. Before I get started, I just want to say that this is being uploaded on both channels, meaning that if you're interested in one, please go and check out the other. If you like gaming stuff, go and look at Mr. Wu Gaming. If you want to look at other stuff that I do, please check out the Asian Wu. This is my video about the Eurogamer Expo that I went to on Thursday in September 2011, in case you're watching this sometime in the future. And actually what you're seeing here is an interview that, well, he's one of the lead developers for Guild Wars 2, so in ArenaNet, and it was being interviewed by some kind of company. Anyways, this is another game, World of Tanks, I think. It was just a cool game that I bumped into randomly. Didn't really intend on going there to play it, but it's pretty fun. You sort of just drive a tank around and stuff. You are meant to be controlling both screens. One's for moving, one's for shooting. However, one of my mates, I'll let you do the shooting, so I was just doing the moving around. It's actually a pretty fun game for just randomness. The screens that you're seeing and all the computers are all Alienware, and all the headsets are all Turtle Beach, so it's all pretty high-tech, cool stuff that they use here, these sort of conventions as usual. But yeah, I have to admit the Alienware laptops are very, very nice. But yeah, this is all footage that I took, all in sequence from start and beginning. There's apart from that, there's no order to it, just time order. As you can see here, this is the Star Wars Old Republic part, another massively anticipated game. But to be honest, it's going to take a while for it to come out, and it's taken a while to develop it. Now this is what I really went there for, Battlefield 3. At least one of the main reasons. As you guys might know, the beta was already out, but I got to play it early here. In fact, I played it twice. I queued up twice, once for the PC, which is awesome. The graphics were amazing. Obviously, I found the controls a little bit more difficult than usual, because I don't tend to play FPSs on PC. I save my PC for MMORPGs. And I did also attend the Guild Wars 2 developer conference, and it was pretty good. There's a few technical issues, but it wasn't to do with the game itself. I'm sure there's videos on that, because there were people recording it, so you can go and check that out. Again, this is some of that retro world stuff that you saw at the beginning. It's a pretty cool game. I'm sure you know all of these games. Got all sorts of the old stuff, old school crap. I'm not too bothered about retro, but I know a lot of people are. I believe this is another MMORPG, possibly Rift. I might show it in a minute, but yeah, I just tried out to see what the style was like and stuff like that, and I didn't really play it properly. But there are a lot of cool games there, old and new. Actually, the graphics of this game are pretty nice. Yeah, as you can see. Anyways, this is just a quick look at the outside. It was at Earl's Court, so it was pretty large inside. Not the hugest convention in the world, but it wasn't bad. Some of the Zelda stuff, which I did try out, it was pretty good actually. The Skyward Sword, I believe it's coming out soon, so if any Wii users out there, it might be a good chance to have a look. On Live, another new gaming experience. I'm not sure, to be honest. I think it's too early to make that move into streaming games from the cloud, as people call it. I'm not sure about it, but it might work. I'm probably guessing maybe when the PS5 is out, that on live system could possibly be quite a big success, but at the moment I think it's too early. Here's another game, another RTS. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just highlighting stuff and moving them about. Not very interesting, to be honest. I don't remember what the game is called. And I hope you guys know what this is. This is GTA. It took me actually about 10 seconds to figure out which one it was. This wasn't me playing, by the way. This was one of my friends. And then I had, because it was quite dark, I couldn't read the sign properly. This is actually, and then I realised that it was the GTA 3, just the first one on the PS2. So it wasn't Vice City or San Andreas. And look how much the graphics have improved nowadays. But yeah, I remember playing this game back in the day, before I even knew how to do things. Like, just messing around. I never actually did any of the stories and stuff like that. I don't think I did it until San Andreas, I don't think. Anyways, on to the next thing. Oh yeah, I only just figured out to shoot then. I didn't even remember how to control it. Anyways, yeah, Ridge Racer. This was actually a pretty fun game when I played it again. This is one of my mates playing it, but it was actually pretty good. It's the new one that's... It looks hugely improved compared to the last one, and it's a very, very different style. Ridge Racers has been normally track sort of experiences, but this one seems to be a sort of more street style, a bit like what Need for Speed would do. Anyway, some 3DS footage. This is the new Mario Kart. I think it's Mario Kart 3D World.
You can't capture the effect on it, Mr. It's alright.
Or Mario Kart 7. Yeah, some cool things. You can't see the 3D, obviously. The camera doesn't pick it up, only your eye can. Unless you have a very good camera pointed directly in front of it. As you can see, it does look very similar. The graphics are similar, the interface is similar. You do get a couple of new things like this gliding thing, which I didn't expect. That was a bit of a surprise. And also the underwater bit that you saw earlier. It's not a bad game for those interested in DS stuff, which I am, but I don't have 3DS at the moment. But yeah, it actually looks quite good.
Your mum.
Again, this was actually one of my mates' first time playing this game ever, which I was extremely surprised. I played this game a lot throughout my childhood, and you know, the series a lot anyway. Anyways, on to the next stuff. Oh yeah, this was... I forgot the name of it, but it's sort of like the first Xbox 360 Kinect game, which is like a horror game that obviously uses the Kinect system. I think it's the first of its kind, having to punch things and, you know, defend yourself from weird stuff. Anyways, another game I tried out was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, obviously. I couldn't film any of it while I was playing, not allowed. Same goes with Battlefield 3, I couldn't actually film any of the footage because that was the beta that was only released, well, it was released about a week and a half after, which is yesterday, if you're watching this like almost straight away. But yeah, this is some more Star Wars footage, because before I couldn't actually get any gameplay, but I managed to get a bit here. It was actually pretty good, pretty fun. I don't think I'll get it because this is the one that I'm interested in, Guild Wars 2. I've got a lot of footage on this. I'm sure a lot of you guys on my gaming channel subscribe because of MMORPGs, and well, I've got a lot here. But quickly, just want to talk about Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3. From what I played, Battlefield 3 is leagues ahead. It's in another league completely. The graphics have improved, everything has improved. It's an actual new game, whereas with Modern Warfare 3 it feels like Modern Warfare 2.5. It doesn't feel new. And although if you liked Modern Warfare 2, if you like Modern Warfare 2, you might enjoy 3. I don't think it's very good value for money. They've hardly made any improvement whatsoever. They made changes, yes, but no improvements. There's a difference. Anyways, on to Guild Wars 2. This is when I created a character, I believe. Yeah, I created a human ranger. This is just a little bit of the footage from the beginning. It's much of gameplay. Once again, I'm not playing this. One of my friends are, and it's actually a lot to see here. It's actually, and as you can see, the graphics are massively improved above some other MMORPGs out there. But to be honest, the first Guild Wars had just brilliant graphics for what it was and how old it is. That game came out in 2005. They probably started development on it a couple of years before that or something, and it's just brilliant. This is very similar, obviously. but it's still definitely improved. I believe this was just a quick quest to defend this place from centaurs. It wasn't particularly interesting, but gives you an idea of the gameplay, what it looks like, the skills that are unlocked in that short amount of time that comes play. Yeah, if you notice there, I'm a ranger, but then also next to me there was some sort of engineer. There was also a player. But yeah, I don't want to say too much. Just want to. There's not much I can say, to be honest, seeing as you can watch what's actually going on, and I'm not the one playing. Here's some sort of boss fight thing. It's probably an easy boss in the context of the whole game, but to start off with, sorry, it's probably like the first main boss or big boss, you could say.
Good luck.
I think you got that NPC, that's Logan Thackeray, I think, or however you say his name. He's one of the main NPCs in the game, I believe, for the human side of things. You got some sort of I don't know, creature, rock creature thing that the thing summoned. It's a very, very visual game. They've sort of cleared the interface of it. Everything's either on the bottom, the very, very bottom, or in the top corner. There's not a lot to the centre or left or right. And I have to say, this is definitely going to be the biggest game of 2012. Hugely looking forward to it, especially after this. Can't now wait for it to come out. The other games that you saw are relatively, they're coming out relatively soon. Battlefield 3 and stuff like that's all coming out soon, but this has still got a while. And as you can see there, I wouldn't say call it tactical, but how the bosses work, you got to like weaken them and stuff like that. Oh, this is just a short clip of when I was leaving. The place closed. It's a bit weird when everyone's gone out and all the screens and stuff are turned off. This place, I cannot imagine if someone robbed it in the middle of the night. They must have tight security there, because I can't imagine how valuable all that stuff is in there. All the PS3s, Xboxes, all the Alienware crap. A lot of stuff. Hundreds of thousands of pounds probably adds up to. But yeah. Yeah, so that's about it. This is some loot that I got. That's what I'm going to call it. Got some Battlefield 3 stuff, got a cool poster, as you can see there. And it wasn't bad. That is the game that I'm probably going to play the most this year. Got some Modern Warfare 3 poster. Again, I'm a bit disappointed with it. That's just the other side of it. And I think that's about it, guys. Oh yeah, I got these signed by the Guild Wars 2 developers. My art book. But yeah, that's about it, guys. This has been Mr. Wu here, or Curtis. Please go and check out my other channels, and see you guys later.